Hello, denizens of the internet. Welcome to another former network executive reaction. I wasn't planning on doing another video so soon after my most recent one, but the topic of Wokism, specifically in relation to Amazon's Lord of the Things, has been a hot topic, and I thought I would address how we might have got here. First of all, I just want to say that I'm a huge supporter for colorblind casting and, more importantly, mentoring behind the camera and in executive suites. If you saw my last video, you will have learned a bit about how creating a show of any kind is a huge battle of egos at the best of times. But how did Amazon's LOTR effort get so woke infested? And now that we've seen how they seem to be defending those decisions with some of the most bizarre PR missteps, even going so far as having an alleged LOTR influencer admit that they'd love to bone Sauron, it's clear that this isn't just a rogue production company. These are core decisions backed by Amazon TV execs. While I'm not spending any time in Hollywood anymore, perhaps someone else out there can confirm this hypothesis, because I do know what's happening in industry as we work with hundreds of businesses, and for the past 20 years or so at the very least, companies have been shipping out high-priced, experienced executive talent and replacing them with cheaper graduates. Now, since my business mostly touches marketing departments, I have witnessed a huge forced exodus of marketing execs. Some of you might be saying, experienced is just code for old ideas and deadwood. And you might be right. But I'm pretty sure it was motivated by the fact that paying someone $40,000 a year was much more attractive than $240,000 a year. This new wave of younger marketing graduates exhibited three specific traits. One, they only found their friends funny. You couldn't joke with them in that collegial way us boomers were so used to. Two, the only way to get a sale was to get them to talk about themselves. It was the only topic they were interested in. And three, college and university taught them that diversity, equity, inclusion trumped merit-based advancement. Add in triggering and the safe space stuff, and these were the people corporations were bringing in droves who are now adding pronouns to their email signatures. Take, for example, the hubbub surrounding a publishing company here in Toronto releasing the latest Jordan Peterson book. You might recall that there was a near mutiny because the recent cohort of cheap, tattooed, facially pierced hirelings freaked out. Never mind that it will most likely be the Jordan Peterson book that will earn the publishing company enough money to pay them their salaries. This same situation has played out at Netflix over Dave Chappelle, and now we have this Amazon thing. And the only way I can envision this train wreck having happened is that Amazon TV executive suites are filled with this navel-gazing generation that insists they know better than the audience or the fans of beloved products. There have been complaints about wokeism attached to The Witcher, Wheels of Time, and project selections in general. That's my hypothesis, that the entertainment industry, in its efforts to cut costs, have handed over decision-making to newly indoctrinated film grads, mainly because they are cheap. And this has only compounded Hollywood's systemic historic biases, not the least of which is that they don't know about anyone or anything outside of Los Angeles. The rest of the United States is just a racist Norman Rockwell painting that needs to be taught important lessons. I'm not saying that the old ways didn't have to be changed. I'm not saying that there isn't a huge amount left to be done. Just look at the award shows. They are still shockingly underrepresented. So, is this why Amazon is justifying their LOTR production decisions? Because of hiring practices that emphasize money savings over experience and talent? I don't know. That would be my educated guess. Anyone out there in the know? Leave a comment. And let me leave you with this final thought. Hollywood is only about make-believe. They want to make you believe they care. I know this has stirred up some real emotions, but I strongly recommend that you park your passion, do good things in your corporeal world, and if this Amazon adaptation turns out to be a fiasco, at least we have the Peter Jackson versions to fall back on. Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.